WWE. Yeah, the David Lynch WWE stuff. You never saw that? It was like a pretty crazy crossover. I guess it wasn't really a crossover. It was just was what it was. When Eraserhead joined the WWE, yeah. Raw days. They have a lot of cool, like, little gimmicks that people just don't understand.
Excuse me, you're going the wrong way. Sir, your limos.
A lot of skin in the profession. I looked like a smaller version of Brock. What's his name? I don't remember his name. I think all these dudes are like dead now, those two. Well, the two old guys, Patterson and what's his name? One Piece. I fucking love this music so much. Yeah, IRP, fucking Iron Sheik. Legend. Look at his chin. Got like a little anus on the butt of his chin. Yeah, it's too bad this song gets played to hell. No way he survived that. He died. Sling's real. You do be real. That doesn't really quite fit onto the there we go. Yeah, Audrey's dance, pretty awesome. We were just watching Kill Bill last night for no reason at all. I just decided to watch all of Kill Bill, which, you know, overrated. Yes. Is it fun as fuck? Yes. Just a fun movie to watch every few years. It's like The Matrix or something like that. Something like cathartic about watching Kill Bill sometimes. Anyways, what's his name? I think it's like B. Carlton or something like that. He's only in Twin Peaks or Kill Bill Part 2 briefly. He helps Buck bury the bride after she gets hit with the rock salt. The guy that's helping her is in The Return. He's Audrey's husband. When Audrey wants to go out, he's like, Audrey, I have a bunch of work to do. We can't go anywhere. He's like, come on. He's the guy that helps Buck bury Uma Thurman. I never realized it. He passed away, I think, recently, too. The little guy. He's like a little guy. He's just a little guy. Okay, this is a Georgia coffee commercial that David Lynch did in '93. A Japanese brand, I think. He's from a few other things.
Before Asami disappeared, she sent me this postcard from Great Northern. When they searched her room, all they found was this picture and this deer head.
Let's think about
There's
this
no,
over
like,
a coffee.
nudity.
No, Lucy?
I don't think there would be, but
Incredible. You two have got to try this. It's rich. Man, oh man, this Georgia is damn fine coffee.
It's true.
What about this deer head?
Notice the symbol, Ken. I think you and I should
This
take
is so
a drive.
funny that this is
Big
a
Ed's Gas
commercial.
Farm.
Georgia.
I wonder if there's no American version of any of this, I don't think.
Asami's car. A very rare Von Singer Bible.
Who is this guy?
Red snooker balls? I don't get it.
Come on,
Some Red Bulls.
Singer Bible.
Red snooker balls? I don't get it.
Come on, let's grab a bite in a can of Georgia.
Agent Cooper?
Shelly, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's called Georgia
That
coffee. Comes
transition
in a can.
into the
Tastes
pie?
as
Come on.
Good and rich as any cup of coffee I've ever had.
It's true.
Dude, they even got the log
you
lady
Ken?
in on it?
Yes?
A beautiful woman left this here for you.
ジョージアに任せろ
Beautiful woman left this here for you. It is like super sped up.
What do you think it means?
I don't know, Ken. Letter G. How about a couple of Georgia coffees while we think about it? Cooper? Hawk, you're gonna love
Funny how much
Georgia
Hawk.
coffee.
Hawk looks
It's
so
brewed
different in The
rich.
Return.
Tastes incredible. Damn fine coffee, right?
Right.
It's true.
Agent
The log lady.
look what happens when I connect the pins.
The letter
Okay, you could tell that this is straight up like when they have the map. You've seen it in a few scenes in the show, but like Sweary's like, all right, my game needs to have a map that looks like this. Like Greenvale is like almost identical in a lot of ways to this map.
Look what happens when I connect the pins.
The letter G. Good work, Andy. Hawk, what's under that last pin?
Glastonbury Grove
Home of the Black Lodge.
ジョージアに任せろ
It's been found this September, so gift subs are on sale for September until the 26th at 10 a.m. I think it's a percentage off right now, though, for you sub
That's where I'll find Asami.
the first time or something like that.
The Black Lodge isn't in this world.
Honestly.
Inside there's a red room. Asami.
Yeah, this was Suri's inspiration. Honestly, if it was like a commercial in Japan, I could see how this would expose people to it.
Georgia.
Great idea, Ken. Brewed rich. Tastes incredible. Georgia's all around.
ジョージアに任せろ
Georgia is all around. Mystery of G and Pet. What? But no
do you
gifted
think
subs
it
at a
means?
discount.
Don't know, Ken. Letter
Yeah,
G.
bummer.
How about a couple of Georgia coffees while we think about it? Thank you, Lucy. Cooper. Hawk, you're
Well, I
gonna
like it
love
more in
Georgia
a carton
coffee.
like
It's
that,
brewed
definitely.
rich. Tastes incredible. Damn fine coffee, right?
Right.
It's true.
Agent Cooper,
It's the
look
same
what
one,
happens
isn't
when I
it?
connect
Just
the
with-
pins.
The letter
Is it the same commercial, just not with cans, but being poured?
G. Good work, Andy. Hawk, what's under that last pin?
Glastonbury Grove
Home of the Black Lodge.
He's holding a cup.
ジョージアに任せろ
It's funny. Yo, Lizard, thank you for gifting a sub. Navatron, thank you for subbing. You guys. It's very, very generous of you. Yeah, that was cool.
Still not.
Just kind of like, these are super DMCA. Yeah, thanks for the generosity. Yeah, regular media is always on autoplay. Or like just water, rain sounds. It's like Lawnmower Man. This is like old school Lynch. What do you think? What do you think it's for? What do you think the product is? Oh, God damn it. It's on the fucking title. All right. I guess the guy running, it's kind of obvious. That's a fucking awesome commercial. Come on. They just don't make anything like that anymore. Just don't. I don't get that one. Here we go. PS2, Bambi. And we could have made a whole like game out of this. We could have been like, we could have tried to guess. I could have made chat guess what the commercials were a product or what it was a product for. Rather, what the commercial was advertising, I guess. It would have been good. That would have been a whole segment. It's too late now. PlayStation. Don't you understand how that's a commercial for a PlayStation? All right, try to figure out this one. What do you think? These are literally the Armin or whatever. It's cigarettes. I don't know where I've never heard of this brand before. Is it French? It has the word Paris in it, I would assume. Oh, dude, I want to go get those cigarettes where the guy was covered in mud and he cast a fucking fire spell. think this one's pretty obvious.
He knew that when he kissed this girl, his mind would never romp again like the
Please
mind
have
of
no
God.
boobs. Please have no boobs.
So he waited,
Okay.
listening for a moment longer to the tuning fork that had been
You can see how the
struck upon a star.
Giga Chad meme is like a takeoff
Then
from
he
like
kissed
a
her. At his
like a
lips'
cologne
touch, she
commercial or
blossomed
something
for
like
him
that.
like a
Yeah,
flower,
it's cologne.
and the incarnation was complete. Obsession. Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein. David Lynch has done a lot of like Gucci, colognes, stuff like that. A lot of commercials for those kind of products, which makes sense in like the avant-garde like fashion show scene if you think about it. This is pretty obvious. This song is sick. Whose lips are those?
Do you speak micro?
A Nissan? What the fuck is a Nissan Micra? I knew it was a car commercial. I guess England has a lot of fucking tiny ass cars, huh? I always think of that one Ali G scene where they pull up together, Ali G and what's his name? Martin Short, right? Martin Short was his like fucking sidekick in that movie, Ali G movie. It's really funny to think that that was Martin Short.
When you're waiting
It's kind of funny.
to find out if you're pregnant or not, nothing else in the world matters until you know. Introducing Clear Blue Easy 1-minute pregnancy test, because only Clear Blue Easy gives you a clear yes or no in 1 minute.
Apparently, a David Lynch produced commercial. Seen this? I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, okay. All right, figure this one out. A little quiet. This song is bizarre. It sounds like a fucking DOS game song. The guy looks super familiar too. He's a French actor. Okay, I think I've definitely seen him before. It's funny. A fucking pasta commercial. I guess that's like a thing here, though. What are the ones I have? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that was good. What else is he in? I feel like I've definitely seen him once or twice. Yeah, we've seen all these.
That's where I'll find the Sami.
Watch.
The Black Lodge isn't in this world. Inside there's a red room. A Sami.
Sounds like a fucking...
ケン、私はどうしたの？どこにいたの？
もう大丈夫だよ。Jojo. Great idea, Ken. Brewed rich.
Netflix.
Tastes incredible. Georgia's all around.
ジョージアに任せろ。
That's really loud, isn't it? Holy shit. Death Flips, thanks for the sub, dude. With that premium gaming. What the fuck is this? It's literally Bob. The Michael Jackson commercial? What? David Lynch produced a commercial for Michael Jackson? Are you fucking kidding me? What was that in the context of? Was that like a movie he made? MJ? What a weird combo. Holy shit. Centric as fuck. I've seen this one. They kind of are. Wish they had done more stuff together. I think this is a PS2 commercial. The rats. Whoa, what the fuck was that? New York City. You don't give a fuck about anything. I'll spit on the ground. Rats everywhere. Oh, it's literally about cleaning up New York. Funny. So yeah, that was a infomercial that like the Board of Health in New York City fucking like together to the funding for. It's so funny. Oh, Milky Bone, the fucking 16. I appreciate that. Damn, you got that golden kappa. Definitely Gucci. Got that Gucci commercial. And she's marrying Albert Einstein. What? Ricky Martin? Becomes Sin City. Is that what's her name? These are so low quality too. I love it. Is that Juliette Lewis? What do you think? No. Is it? Can't tell. It kind of has like her head shape. Jeez, photosensitivity as fuck. We're in the club now. Chad, is it Juliette Lewis? No. Can't be. I think it's the lady from 6 Feet Under. It's a Gucci commercial. It's a Gucci commercial. Also, this is actually like fucking with my eyes a little bit. Jesus. I think that might be the point. But... Oh no! Giorgio Armani. It was a cologne commercial for Giorgio Armani. It was like a whole movie. Or cologne, perfume. If you want to live in the cologne commercial for a day, all you gotta do is drink a whole bottle of cologne. I don't recommend it, but song is familiar. Yeah, if you really want to smell like the cologne, you just drink it. It comes out of your pores. Reddit life hack. Gamers. Alka-Seltzer.
Laura Glenn is being dragged down by a tough cold, but she's about to break free with an
I feel like I've seen this one. My
Alka-Seltzer Plus
past.
cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it, rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches.
Looks
Relieve
fucking
your
sick.
runny
I would love to drink some
Free
Alka-Seltzer
your
right
breathing.
now.
Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
She looked like she was having the fucking time of her life in there. The fuck is that? Another fancy ass brand. Chocolate? That's French perfume. Oh yeah.
Le nouveau parfum de
Blue Velvet Lady. We just saw this one, didn't we? We're seeing it again. This song is cool. I love this song. It sounds like something from like a PC DOS, like point and click adventure, or a Sonic game. I don't know how to describe it, but I love the way this. So good. Sounds like it would be in the room. Bum, 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 bum. Just saw this one too, but honestly, this one was sick. Dude, they even put Adidas like marking on here. This is from the Adidas archives. Want to have a folder named that on their computer? Has got the Adidas archive on your computer or what? Love this. He made it out. It's like a Stephen King movie. Amazing. Song is beautiful. Tubular technology. Background by Jill Snader. Looks like a UFO could be out there. sun moon.
Auf goldenen Sonnenstrahlen.
My God.
Das Unerreichbare vom Himmel zu holen.
This is so
Den
fucking
Mond.
weird. It looks like
Die
it's gonna be a
Sterne.
toilet product at first.
Sun, Moon, Stars, der neue Duft von Karl Lagerfeld.
So many perfumes. Sci-Fi Channel. Oh yeah. It's gonna be sick. Doris? Meine Bratwurst ist größer und longer. Android? Is that really it? Come on, man. It was so bad. Is this part of the Sci-Fi Channel one, I wonder? Sure. Good first work. Probably Twin Peaks, honestly. I think it's the most accessible. It's just longer than the movies. This is all Sci-Fi Channel. Okay, yeah, these. Well, that's old Sci-Fi Channel. That was pretty old.
When you're waiting to find out if you're
Saw this
pregnant
one.
or not, nothing
one's
else
so
in the
plain.
world matters until you know. Introducing Clear Blue Easy 1-minute pregnancy test, because only Clear Blue Easy gives you a clear yes or
Why
no.
get David Lynch and then just make that boring ass commercial? The cigarettes. Those fish. Definitely like going backwards, it looks like. Milkshake sound. So, like Firewalk with Me and The Return, he has these like firemen. They're all covered in tar, like these guys. They're just like bad. Just do bad things. Like agents of chaos. Agents of chaos. This is a famous one. This one's so offensive to the senses. Who's that? I'm not sure. Reminds me of Signalis. His face came off. It's funny. There they are. Literally the arm. You went hard on that one. We just saw this one too. Those lips do that. Multiple. Nissan. Gucci by Gucci. Heart of Glass. Give us some DMCA. Fucking great song, though. This is gonna be stuck in my head for like 3 days now. This is the brainworm song, dude. I'm telling you. It's getting creepy, dude, isn't it? Do you see it? Listen to that voice in the background. This is a cool one. Fucking listy simulator. I love that one though. That's such a cool one. I don't know if it is. Some cool drugs. This is cool. Love a late night like hotel lobby with no one in it. What the fuck is this? Well, it's a whole compilation, so. What's this lady getting up to? In this hallway. Yo, what the fuck is that?
Yes?
Someone is here. Someone is in my room.
Someone will be up immediately.
Something is...
It did kind of look like it was a first commercial or something. God purse.
啊，我已经把所有的情况都告诉他，他都知道了吗？815房间啊。
Come in.
I love how low-fi it is too. Like adds to it.
Someone wasn't here.
Some of this audio is
Where
cool,
it
too.
was, left that bag.
Did you open it?
No,
Did you touch it?
no. Who knows what's inside of that bag? I was afraid to even go near it.
It's got to be something in the bag, or it's the bag.
You know the person who left the bag. It is very beautiful.
You know,
The guy's haircut.
I just arrived yesterday. I don't know anyone here in Shanghai.
You meet no one here.
No, I'm telling you, I met no one. I went out today for a lunch meeting with a woman I work with. Several others in our
Japanese.
company will arrive tomorrow. We needed
Maybe.
to go over arrangements.
Lunch? Yes. But now it is late in the night.
Yes.
What? This is so long, this one.
I went after lunch to see the tower. The Pearl Tower. I went to see it.
Ah, shit, the ads started, the scheduled ads. Oops.
I had learned it was inspired by a poem. A poem about different sized pearls falling on jade. A jade plate.
I still think it's going to be a bag. I don't know. The bag is
Thought
too
I
central to
heard
this.
the sound. As I looked up at the tower, I felt
He's good at Vulcan gun.
Yes.
Galaxy Quest, man.
it's silly.
What?
I felt I had been here before.
This is like a mini film.
In Shanghai. This feeling came over me as I heard the pearls falling and hitting the jade. That most beautiful sound. I don't know where or how I went. It seemed as if suddenly I was in the old Shanghai.
And she smoked a joint.
I saw
There.
buildings,
It was like fucking out there, man.
winding alleys, narrow stairs. I heard music.
Oh no, they kiss him. So that's all they do. Make sure she doesn't like fucking. this frame rate. Anyone make any sense of what has happened so far? Seriously? Give me a brief rundown, because what the fuck is happening? Running away from someone? What the fuck was that? You can see the Lynchian aspect of this. Well, hand drive or whatever.
I can't be here.
Okay.
I wish I could.
Oh, I thought he was gone.
To be with
Oh, he
you.
did disappear.
Get real. It's all very beautiful. So beautiful.
It's for the bag.
It's very beautiful.
Yes.
But you know, I have to leave you.
But please, I love you.
And I love you. I love you.
Love you. Oh. He just turned into a bag.
I love you, I love you, I love you.
The guy who's holding the flower, like he was like warding her off.
I love you.
All right. Not even like that cool of a bag, honestly. Like you couldn't even fit that much stuff in there. It looks like one of the flowers on those cakes that you could eat. I'd like to eat a cake, you know? This part is really good. The music, at least, is like very dreamy. That's what Lynch would say. We're in the dream. We're in the dream now, Gordon. There's something like that. You guys have something about that dream shit. Don't know what it was, though. It must have been about the bag. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm sure it was for some show of some kind. It'd be like $10 million worth of ad time. Run one time and completely bankrupt whatever company it was. Mario music, Mario Kart music. That sound like Nintendo intro music. Link just woke up. Oh, that's it. We're pretty good. All right, well, now that we're out of David Lynch commercials, let's do some inspired by Lynch things. Like, apparently there's this Sesame Street piece inspired by Twin Peaks. Dropping. Dropping.
Good texture. Excuse me. No cookies, cookies. Oh, hello. This Alistair Cookie here for Monster
This is before they bimbofied
Tonight,
Monster.
another episode in Mystery about a monster trying to guess a town secret. A town called Twin Peaks. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Pie. Oh. Diane, this Agent Cookie reporting. Me in town called Twin Peaks. Darn.
All right, this is fucking amazing. He's talking to Diane even. That's such a good parody. And that's why Sesame Street works so well. It's like layered, like for kids and the adults to watch, I think. So like if you have to watch a show with your kids, you're at least enjoying it somewhat, or at least like some of it's, you know, being thought of.
Darn fine town. Darn fine pie.
Say damn fine? Oh my god. The fuck? They could be that vulgar?
Darn fine plates too.
Is it darn?
Diane, there is one thing me no can find out. Why is town called Twin Peaks? Me begin asking questions. Asking questions, best way to find out something. Okay.
Anything else I can get you?
Oh, hello, yes. You can get me some answers.
What was the question?
Me want to know why town is called Twin Peaks.
Hey, I don't butt into your business, do I? Stay out of mine.
This is fucking
But that's
amazing.
not darn fine answer.
Love this.
Me got to ask more people more questions. Hey, hello. Me, Special Agent Cookie.
I'm Finch. David Finch.
David Finch. Good. Me like bird who knows own name.
Holy
now,
fucking shit.
Me have question. Why this town called Twin Peaks?
I'll see you later, Laura.
Gotta fly.
Wait.
Yes?
You know can't give me teensy hint?
Well, it's called...
Yeah.
It's called Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Because...
Come on!
Oh, Sorry, gotta go.
Wait, please.
Ask the log bird.
The log bird?
Yeah, they have twin peaks.
You coming or
twin
what?
beaks. That's why it's called that, I think.
This town gets stranger and stranger. Okay, me look for log bird. Log bird.
The parody music.
Who's looking for me?
Oh, me. Log bird.
This is even better than like SNL now,
me
dude.
look for you.
What's on your mind?
Honestly.
Me want to ask you one simple question. Why this town called Twin Peaks?
Let me ask.
No. Me asking questions. That's how me find out things.
Let me ask my log. Do you know why
It would
this
go
town
over
is
a kid's
called
head so
Twin
bad, though,
Peaks?
wouldn't it?
How should I know? I'm a log.
Oh my god.
A talking log.
It's a log lady.
That's right. A talking log. A log that doesn't like to be laughed at. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Sorry. Diane, me hurt the log's feelings today, and me no closer to finding out why they call this place Twin Peaks. But me did notice one thing very interesting about the birds in this town. They all have two beaks.
Oh my god.
But they no like to talk. Oh well. Time for more of this great pie. Let's go, Diane. And that concludes Twin Peaks. Darn fine story, darn fine actor.
Amazing.
Darn fine pie. This Alistair Cookie saying goodbye for Monsterpiece Theater.
That's so fucking cool. David Finch.
Not close. Boy, this is gonna be an all-night brainbuster. Oh, better drink some coffee. Oh, we're out of coffee. Ah, well, I'll just drink this warm cream. Oh.
Never understood this when I was a kid. Okay. It was about who killed Mr. Burns, right? What was this one?
I'm not following you.
Which were amazing episodes in the first place.
I had an idea, Chief. Why don't we check out that suit Burns was wearing when he got shot?
Did you have the same backwards talking dream with the flaming cards?
I'll drive.
What other David Lynch references do we have here? Watch Rapids. Saw Bambi. This is Family Guy one, I guess.
We now return to How David Lynch Stole Christmas.
Hello, I got you a present. It's a thumb. Don't look away. Let the fear wash over you.
I don't understand.
That's the whole point. Now, did you leave a plate of black coffee out for me?
No?
In the future, please leave a plate of black coffee out for me. Also in the past.
That's kind of dumb, though. Is there really one in Hi-Fi Rush? That's funny. Here's like a news program
getting a big
about Twin Peaks mania in Japan, apparently.
Laura Palmer and Twin Peaks may be dead in the U.S., but they're alive and well in Japan. Entertainment Tonight has the story for this Friday, June 26th, 1992.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Entertainment Tonight. I'm John Tesh.
And I'm Mary Hart. For the
The
better
robot.
part of 2 television seasons, Twin Peaks and the travails of Laura Palmer intrigued American viewers. It's now a different story in Japan. The entire country seems to have gone crazy over the show, which has become a national obsession.
Good Lord, Laura.
For almost 2 seasons, American audiences wanted to know who killed Laura Palmer and why. Then the series was canceled. But in Japan, there is full-fledged Twin Peaks mania. Everywhere you look, there are hats, buttons, books, and magazines. A 14-tape set of the entire Twin Peaks saga has sold more than 30,000 copies. And Japanese television carried mock Laura Palmer
did have like a
funerals,
bigger
even though the
effect
series
there, I think,
itself
than
has
here.
only been seen on limited pay-per-view.
Link's
Television
Awakening,
producer
they definitely
Kenji
cite
Shimizu
Twin
thinks he
Peaks as a big
understands the fad.
influence.
The Japanese people seem to
Development
yearn
cycle.
for a mysterious atmosphere, which also characterizes, for example, the Twilight Zone.
Some of the frenzy has been stimulated by a new Twin Peaks movie which opened in Japan before being shown in the U.S. It's expected to be one of the top 10 movies in Japan for '92. Still, some of the fans had
Walk
trouble
with me?
keeping up with it.
This is not what I expected. I don't think I enjoy the movie because I don't understand the thing.
The series has also set off a travel boom. Hundreds of young tourists,
I could see that
mostly
being
young
someone's
women,
first date,
packed up
and they're
their
like,
video
"What the fuck
cameras
is
and
going
are
on?"
traveling to the town outside Seattle where the series was shot.
Dude, I
Actors
can't
from the
wait to
show
go
have even
visit.
come out to meet them.
Oh, Bad
the
Bob?
tourists visit the Sawmill, the Falls, the Great Northern Hotel, and the cafe where Agent Cooper had cherry pie and coffee.
I'm going
According to James Nunn of the
this
Washington
fall,
State Trade Office,
as I can
the
get
spot where
an
Laura
extra cash
Palmer's
together.
body was found causes some strange tourist rituals.
The most favorite, apparently, is for them to be wrapped up in clear sheets of vinyl, like you might find at a construction site, and lie down on a beach where the body of Laura Palmer was found in the same pose as the body and be photographed that way.
The tours are the brainchild of Kazuo Kuwata. He says the Japanese people are really hooked on the quirky series with its mysterious characters, and he thinks Twin Peaks mania is
Yeah,
just
Link's
beginning.
Awakening. If you look at interviews, they do talk about Twin Peaks a few times,
getting
the developers having an influence on it.
The Diary of Laura Palmer has now been translated into Japanese, and sales have been more than brisk. So far, 250,000 copies have been sold.
Damn. Oh, that's pretty much all I had. Dual Spires? I don't even know what that is. An anime? What is this? I don't think I get what it is. Psych? Oh, the show. You know what? I never watched Psych. I'll have to like watch it sometime. Let's see if I grab something else real quick. This is kind of a funny moment. 700 references to Twin Peaks. It's in the one shot. Oh my God.
I used to go to Bob's
I feel like it would be better just to wait to watch the show, though, for the
Big
best
Boy
impact of that.
and I went there for 7 years. Every day at 2:30.
7 years.
Not the Chinese dentist time. It was a Chinese dentist time, but I went there because I liked to have a chocolate milkshake, and there was a silver goblet shake. It wasn't really ice cream. It was a thing they put in a thing called a Taylor
malt
machine, and it would get cold, and they'd pull the lever, and it would come out in kind of a tube of ice cream and fill this goblet. And I like
Because I've had people recommend that show so many times.
like that at 2:30. If you came during lunch, they made so many of them that it never would get cold enough to be ice cream. It would be like soup. So I would go later, and then it would be cold enough. It would be just right. So, and if I went later, I'd be so hungry. You know what I mean? So I had these things
for 7 years with a cup of coffee, and I would write on the napkins. It was like having a desk, and you need paper. There's a piece of paper, and you write on it when you get ideas. So the thing is that I stopped going there. I climbed into the dumpster, about year 7, and I found one of these cartons that the milkshakes came from, and every ingredient ended in zine or 8. And there was nothing natural anywhere near that carton. So one day, though, in Bob's, I saw a man come in, and he came in to the counter, and that's all I remember of this man. But seeing him came a feeling, and that's where Frank Booth came from.
Yeah, he just like
We receive thousands of
he
terrible
had to go to Bob's every day.
I used to go
7 years. Okay, we'll watch this again compilation real quick because it's just David Lynch being crazy.
It is such a blessing for humanity.
What the f is David Lynch doing? He's just sitting on the fucking corner of La Brea in Hollywood with a fucking cow.
I went out with a cow and a placard for Laura Dern. And it was, a necessity because I didn't have the money to buy ads in the trades. And it brought awareness. If you want to see the greatest performance of 2006, check out Laura Dern's performance in Inland Empire. Here in LA, beautiful blue skies. Here in LA, beautiful blue skies. Golden sunshine, muted sunshine. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
Still does this,
54
doesn't he, like every
degrees
day?
Fahrenheit, 70
It's like a
degrees
YouTube channel where he
Fahrenheit.
posts this. Fucking weird ass weather reports. Just reading some Maxim.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing. Naomi came in and did not look exactly like the photograph that I had fallen in love with.
It was disappointing.
It was not disappointing.
A little bit.
It was devastating. Here's the thing with that, champ. That's short for champion.
Monkey.
Yes.
Yes.
There seems to be a growing trend in Hollywood now where there's a lot of prominent product placement. How do you, as a filmmaker, feel about this growing trend?
Bullshit. We're freezing our ass off
We just
up here.
watched so many
Who gives a
commercials.
fucking shit
Yes,
how
they
long
weren't
is
in
he?
his movies.
What a heavy load Einstein must have had.
Heavy load.
Fucking morons everywhere. What's that buzzing?
It's the lights.
Fuck. Drive me nuts. Fucking A, man. It drives me nuts. I love to eat cheese. We're cooking quinoa. Moths were flipping and flying and like frogs. Frog moths were pulling themselves out of the earth and flying up in front of the stand. Dust was blowing. It was like a and there you have it. A fantastic bowl of quinoa.
Would you like some pie?
Massive quantities and a glass of water, sweetheart. My socks are on fire. She's my mother's sister's girl. I had another Monica Bellucci dream.
Love that.
You remind me today of a small Mexican chihuahua. Action, Kale.
Kale. And he calls me Kale. That's another story.
Okay.
Because during Dune, Dino De Laurentiis, who produced that, couldn't say Kyle, and he called me Gale. Hey, Gale. And he had spoken
Oh, yeah,
right
I've
back.
seen that
Sure.
clip.
David picked that up. He becomes
That's weird.
fond of it, so now he calls me Kale. He says, Kale.
Kale, you come to right about here. And you come in, Tidbit.
My nickname is Tidbit since I was 16.
Okay, I love you, Tidbit. I love you, sweetie. I love you.
I just remember
Name.
he said, cut, Tidbit.
really
You'll
working with
have
these
them
people.
bolting for the fire exits. I was like, oh my God. Seemingly crushed, but he was so happy, I guess.
Love
I
her.
did it the way you wanted.
Her impression of David Lynch was so funny.
10 years of
Love that.
auditioning in Los Angeles where you
Her,
lucky
man.
if you get to meet the director, you might not get a bit of eye contact or a handshake or anything. Nonetheless, David looked at me and he actually asked me questions. So there was a conversation. He sat me still and said, I'm interested in you. And therefore I was able to
I sure love
cried.
you. I sure love you, Naomi. Naomi knocked this thing out of the park. She is such a fantastic actress.
Give me
Laura
that
Dern
right out of bed, David Lynch
is
hair.
one of the all-time great actresses. She could play anything.
I got a call that he wanted to meet me at Bob's Big Boy to see if Kyle MacLachlan and I could get along or something.
I used to go to Bob's Big Boy restaurant,
This is the one that's
and I
smashed.
went there for 7 years. Every day at 2:30. Not Chinese dentist time. It was a Chinese dentist time, but I went there because I like to have a chocolate milkshake.
We ordered malts and French fries.
And there was a silver goblet shake. It wasn't really ice cream. It was a thing they put in a thing called a Taylor machine, and it would get cold, and they pulled the lever, and it would come out in kind of a tube of ice cream and fill this goblet. And I like this chocolate milkshake. I had these things for 7 years with a cup of coffee, and I would write on the napkins.
David was doodling on napkins while Kyle was doodling with a knife into his ketchup. And I mean, a girl either goes, these are really bizarre men and they're twin souls, or I'm in love with both these people and want to spend the rest of my lives with them, which is how I responded.
And I would write on the napkins. It was like having a desk, and you need paper. There's a piece of paper, and you write on it when you get ideas.
Ideas are so beautiful, and they're so abstract, and they do exist someplace. I don't know if there's a name for it, and I think they exist like fish, and I believe that if you sit quietly like you're fishing, you will catch ideas. The real, beautiful big ones swim kind of deep down there, so you have to be very quiet and, wait for them to come along.
If you catch an idea, any
Young
idea,
David Lynch face.
it
He's
wasn't
like really
there,
big
and then it's there. It might just be
incidental
a
meditation
small
and stuff.
fragment of, like I say, a feature film or a song or a lyric or whatever, but you got to write that idea down right away. And as you're writing,
That's a man.
sometimes it's amazing how much comes out, from that one flash. So you get an idea, and it is like a seed. And in your mind, the idea is seen and felt, and it explodes like it's got electricity and light connected to it, and it has all the images and the feeling, and it's like in an instant you know the idea, in an instant. Then the thing is translating that to some medium. It could be a film idea or a painting idea or a furniture idea. It doesn't matter. It wants to be something. It's a seed for something. So the whole thing is translating that idea to a medium. And in the case of film, it takes a long time, and you always need to go back and stay true to that idea. The film is the thing. You work so hard, after the ideas come, to get this thing built, all the elements to feel correct, the whole to feel correct, in this beautiful language called cinema.
Called and sometimes David Lynch gets a little out there with his talks and stuff, but I would say he definitely knows how to come up with some fucking ideas. There's a really good book he wrote, actually. It's what is it called? Big Fishing with David Lynch. David Lynch fishing book. Catching the Big Fish. It's got a lot of like transcendental meditation stuff. Like he's really into that movement, which is, whatever. Not an awful thing, but not for everybody. It's actually kind of an interesting book about ideas and stuff. Wow, it went up a lot in price. Like $10 last time I got it. It's like a nice paperback. It's got like a, I don't know. It has like a really nice inlay, like cut to the print. It's a cool press. Need to get another copy of that. It's just like stuff like that. I mean, it's just him talking about ideas the entire time. I think we can watch some other David Lynch weather reports for a second. The movies in the phone.
Get real.
Get real. All I can find is like the 30 seconds.
Now, if you're playing the movie on a telephone, you will never in a trillion years experience the film. You'll think you have experienced it, but you'll be cheated. It's such a sadness that you think you've seen a film on your fucking telephone. Get real.
I fucking love that one. I don't know. You can watch a phone or a TV. My God, you can watch a movie on your phone. Brain not work well. Should you? I don't know. Maybe not for everybody. I don't know, but it's got to work for somebody. Like, definitely if you're traveling a lot and on planes, it's not too bad. Any way to delay or get yourself out of the place you're stuck in for a few hours. Yeah, nothing crazy else coming up.
Did you turn down George Lucas for directing Star Wars Return of the Jedi?
I was asked by George to come up to see him and talk to him about directing, which would be the third Star Wars. And I had next door to zero interest. But I always admired George. George is a guy that does what he loves, and I do what I love. The difference is what George loves makes hundreds of billions of dollars. So I thought I should go up and at least visit with him. And it was incredible. I had to go to this building in LA first and get a special credit card, and I had to get special keys, and a letter came and a map. And then I went into the airport, and I flew up, and then they had a rental car all ready for me, and this keys, and everything was set, and I was to drive to this place. And I came into an office, and there was George. And he talked with me for a little bit, and then he said, I want to show you something. Now, right about in this time, I started getting a little bit of a headache. You know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck?
Okay. So he took me upstairs, and he showed me these things called Wookiees. And now this headache is getting stronger.
Showed me these things called Wookiees.
And he showed me many animals and different things. Then he took me for a ride in his Ferrari for a lunch.
Oh my God.
And George is kind of short, so his seat was way back, and he was almost laying down in the car. We were flying through this little town up in Northern California. We went to a restaurant. Not that I don't like salad, but that's all they had was salad. Then I got a really almost like a migraine headache, and I could hardly wait to get to home. And even before I got home, I kind of crawled into a phone booth and phoned my agent. I said, "There's no way. I know no way I can do this." He said, David, calm down. You don't have to do this." And so George, bless his heart, I told him on the phone the next day that he should direct it. It's his film. He invented everything about it. But he doesn't really love directing. And so someone else did direct that film, but I called my lawyer.
Who did direct
and
Return of the
told him that I
Jedi?
wasn't going to do it, and he said, "You just lost, I don't know how many millions of dollars, but it's okay."
Who directed that one? Isn't Return of the Jedi the best one? Debatable. I used to think it 100% was when I was a kid, but now I think Empire is, honestly. Just for the, just a fun movie, the atmosphere. Return of the Jedi is a great movie, but I don't think it's the best one. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a personal preference, so definitely is action fucking packed. All right. Well, I guess it's a lot of David Lynch stuff for tonight. We'll wrap it there and boom, boom.
Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Yeah.
My roast is ruined. What if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Delightfully devilish.
I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour?
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams.
Just like how someone would do something evil. Movies.
Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
Just saw this a little earlier.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
What region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh, not in Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh, no. Patented Skinner Burgers. Old family recipe.
For steamed hams.
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
One day?
You know, one thing excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
That's it?
I forgot that they did that a few times too.
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
That was so stupid.